Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time we continued to explore World 6 to get a call from the chimp, or more specifically a letter, to come back to Honey Hop Galaxy for a challenge. Now with that challenge out of the way, we're heading back to World 6. So, let's continue on, and we still don't have enough star bits for the Hungry Luma, so let's continue on with the main path. And this here is the first major instance of a huge throwback to a game that is extremely obvious to tell. This here is Throwback Galaxy. This is basically Whomp's Fortress from Super Mario 64. So if you ever played Super Mario 64 and you've seen this galaxy for the first time in Galaxy 2, you probably had a pretty big smile on your face when you first played it. I know, I sure did. Mario 64 was one of my first games in the Mario series. It was a very fun playthrough. I enjoyed my first playthrough of that game a lot. And you know what? It was real. Luigi, you can go ahead and play some Mario 64 instead of Mario. What's actually funny though, is Luigi shows up here in a level he was never originally designed for. But Luigi was playable in Super Mario 64 DS, the DS remake of the original N64 game. So, he was technically in Whomp's Fortress at one point, it's just, you know, not in 1996. He was here in like 2004. So, it was a couple years off, but hey, he was still here. L was definitely real, just on a different system. So, it was very interesting to see Throwback Galaxy here in Galaxy 2. This is probably one of my favorite galaxies just because of the fact that this is a level straight out of a different game. And this is probably one of the first times that Nintendo one-to-one copied over something from a previous game, more for that nostalgia factor. So this is not something they would only do in Galaxy 2. They would later do this for other Mario games as well. Like one of the biggest things I can think of is the giant Super Mario Kart throwback that they do in Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. Because there's one level in that game that is one-to-one a Super Mario Kart theme. It's not an exact track, but it definitely looks like it could have been a track from that game. So, yeah, this is the point in Nintendo's life, 2010, where they started to do some huge callbacks to previous Mario games. And I'm fine with this, to be honest. Every once in a while, seeing a good little throwback like this, it's a lot of fun to play through, and it definitely hits that childhood right away. I definitely felt like a kid again when I played this level for the first time in 2010. It really brought me back to the N64 days. It's so fun to play through this kind of level, it really is. And we haven't seen something like this where you have a pretty big world to explore. And keep in mind, this is a big world for 1996 standards. But we didn't really see something like this for the Mario games where you have a big world to explore that have a couple different objectives for you to do until Super Mario Odyssey. That just came out on the Switch in 2017. Because Sunshine was the last time we got a big open world styled collectathon that was very similar to 64. Because the Galaxy games, these are great games, but they're a little more linear compared to Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. So it took them a couple years to get back to this formula, but now that they're doing it once again with Odyssey, it's definitely a fun time. And I'm glad they did go back to that kind of route. And in fact, a lot of the nods they do make to a lot of the other Mario games, in that game in particular, it definitely shows that they're going back to more of this open world style, especially with all the references it makes to Super Mario 64 as well. Well, once you get to Whomp's Fortress top here, defeat the one Whomp, you go through the floor, and then you see this guy. It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still, you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No! Well, you're not gonna wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just trying to ground pound the Whomp King. Ha! So remember that Whomp King fight from Super Mario 64? Well, here it is. Biggest difference this time around is you can't actually clip through the Whomp King by doing a ground pound. That was still one of the funniest things about that game in particular. Because say what you want about Super Mario 64, it's a great game, but it has aged a little terribly, to be honest. And there are a lot of glitches looking back at that game in particular. One of them is just ground pounding straight through a Whomp, because that makes sense. But really all you need to do in the Womp King fight is wait for him to get ready to slam down. And you can easily tell when he's going to because the area he's about ready to pound down on is engulfed in a red outline. So just move out of the way before he womps down and you're fine. I do like how he summons his little children to try to attack you and then immediately kills them. That's just weird. No! Crushed again! I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Okay, you win. Here, take this with you. Dang it. That's so sad. They added that dang it line specifically for the Galaxy 2 fight, and man, that makes you feel even worse for this guy. It's already bad enough with his whole speech of, you walk all over us and you don't thank us Womps for helping you build all the structures in your houses, castles, all that stuff. And it makes you already feel sad enough when he says that. But then when he says the dang it at the end, man, you really start feeling for him. It's sad. But I do like how the text is, besides the dang it portion, just ripped straight from the 64 fight. It's just really good. A very nice callback to that fight in particular, in my opinion. Hey! What are you doing bringing hazardous materials on board? You just better make sure he stays calm. I don't want an angry bomb on this ship. Mario, if that bomb blows up, it's not on me. I know I brought it home, but please, can we keep him? I like how he's pink. So yeah, we brought back a Bomb buddy. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Here he is. How you doing, Bomb buddy? Have you heard of this mythical, legendary world? It sounds like an amazing place, but I wonder how you get there. That's a good point, but real quick, I want to talk to him again. Hear that sound effect? That's also ripped straight from Mario 64. And man, once again, it hits you right in the nostalgia feels. That feels so good. I really like Bomb buddies. They're nice little cute bombs. Like Lubba said, don't get them upset. They will explode on contact. Not good. But let's head back to Throwback Galaxy here real quick, because there's one more star we can collect here for now, so let's go ahead and collect the said star. And this one here is a Silver Star mission, which, since this is a Galaxy 2 level, you kind of feel how it's a little more compressed feeling, so to say, because the Throwback Galaxy is the exact same size as Womp Fortress in Super Mario 64. This isn't really shrunk down to be put in the Wii game here, but it's just that with the more exploratory nature of Mario Galaxy, you can definitely feel that this level is small in comparison to some of the other galaxies. But I like how he's thanking Mario for saving them from the Womps, but it was Luigi. So just like always, Mario gets to have all the credit and Luigi just kind of sits in the corner, wishing people would notice him. Gotta feel bad for Luigi. But as thanks, we got silver stars to collect. How nice. The thanks is collectibles. Thanks? But it makes sense to have silver stars here, to be honest, because it's very similar to the red coin missions from Mario 64, because in each level in Mario 64, you would be going around collecting 8 red coins to get a star. So collecting 5 silver stars to create 1 star, it makes a lot of sense for this level, just because of that fact. So, thanks Bomb buddies. You kind of just gave us a nice little callback to something we actually did in Mario 64. How weird. Let's go ahead and grab this cloud here. That way we can go ahead and get ourselves this silver star. And now we have 4 of these things, so let's just make our way to the final one, shall we? Wow, I almost missed that jump entirely. That was a pretty good jump, if I want to be completely honest here. So let's grab the silver star, and I'm doing a homing ground pound down because if I aim this right, this should look really cool. If not, I'm going to feel real sad. Oh, come on! That was off by like an inch. He couldn't home into the star? Try to home into the Goomba. Man, now I am sad. I was really hoping he would have ground pound through all those clouds and landed on the star perfectly. But Mario's like, nah, I don't feel like this. I feel like trying to kill Goombas instead. Oh, so close. But the comet has appeared back in Throwback, so before we move on, let's go ahead and take care of our comet. And it's kind of funny because, remember that level we just played? You know, the one where you collect silver stars? You want to do it again? But this time, faster? Yes, you do. Well, good, because that's the Prankster Comet. So for us, this is extremely redundant since we literally just played this level and did collect all the silver stars. The only difference now is a timer, so not much changes at all. There's nothing really new structure-wise. We're just going through here on a timer. That's it. Alright, let's just go fast and do it. I need to show this because it's part of the level, and it's a star we don't have, so I'm just going to try to make this even quicker, and that's about it. So, speedrun strat hype. Hey, it makes sense for us to do a speedrun here, because it's weird. I know for a fact Nintendo didn't plan this, but Mario 64 is one of the most popular games to do speedruns of. So, seeing this level have a speedrun comment, it just, in a way, it's kind of ironic. Because like I said, you know Nintendo didn't plan that, but at the same time, it just happened to work out that way. Where the level that has a speedrun is a speedrunner's favorite game. It's perfect. Feels good. And man, it's fun to watch a good Super Mario 64 speedrun. There's so many different categories to that game, it's insane now, so you can watch so many different adaptations of a 64 speedrun. You can watch a 16-star run, a 1-star run, a 0-star run, 120, 70, one-handed, like, geez, there's so many different speedruns of Super Mario 64. It's insane, but they're always a fun watch, especially when they're raced, because a good Mario 64 speedrun race, it's a good time. And that's how you ground pound to the star, Mario. I'm glad you did it right this time, because if you missed without me doing a homing ground pound, I would have questioned everything. Well, that was a good, like, minute detour. I'm so glad we had that level again. Come on. Really? Did we need to do that again? Let's just go ahead and move on. We have enough star bits to feed the Hungry Luma, but I kind of want to just go ahead and continue on with this level anyways, because we're near the end of this path, so why not just continue on with the next level in it, instead of just backtracking around. So, this is Battle Belt Galaxy, and this here is supposed to be your final galaxy you take on before you fight Bowser in this world. Which, because of that, they made this a mini-planet mega run, as they call it, which is basically just an enemy rush. So it's not a boss rush, but you're going to be fighting a majority of the different enemies you fought along your way in Galaxy 2. So the goal of this mission is basically to kill every enemy on the planet to proceed. And that's pretty much it. So of course, the first planetoid they start you off with is one of the Mock Goombas. You know, the easiest enemy in the game to kill. You just need to spin it and he's dead. So that's an interesting thing. But there is a Hungry Luma mission here, which is actually kind of annoying. Because this Hungry Luma mission is like halfway through the level, and you gotta kill so many enemies to get to it, that it just makes it feel almost like a drag. Because you gotta play through this level to get to the Hungry Luma, then feed him. But then if you want the other star, you're doing all this again. So it definitely drags. It really does. So let's just go ahead and take care of as many of these enemies here and grab their coins along the way. And grab this coin. Power Fire Mario. Burn them all. Burn it. Luckily, we still have enough time on our firepower here to take care of the crabs on the next planet. So just gotta find the dang things and take them out. Luckily, the blue crab right here would give us an extra life. I don't know how I also killed that other crab on the planet, because that was a really lucky shot. I wasn't aiming, and I must have just hit the other crab, just because one of my random stray fireballs just went his way. That was very convenient. So now with this planetoid, just be careful of the Goombas because of the fire. Half the time I ground pound these things, they let out the fireballs as soon as I hit them. So there's nothing I can do to dodge the said fire. I'm kind of committed to the jump already. So I'm kind of screwed. I still like ground pounding them. I mean, you have 3 hit points here, right? So just take advantage of that. It's not like I'm going to be going through this level with no damage later on. That is kind of hinting to the comment here. The Prankster comment of this world is actually a Daredevil run, which is really annoying because that just makes you play through the entire level without taking a single hit. It is one of the worst ones in the game. Flat out. It is really annoying just because there's so many things in this level that can hit you. There's so many. One wrong move, and you gotta replay so much of it. They give you checkpoints in the Daredevil, but ugh, a Daredevil run here is so annoying. It really is. But here's our Hungry Luma on the level, so let's go ahead and talk to him. And at this point, we're done fighting the baddies, and we're just gonna explore this planetoid that opens up. He only needs 20 coins, so it's not too bad. Just make sure you pretty much collect all the coins that you can get from enemies along the way. Because if you get to this planetoid and you don't have enough coins to feed this guy, you're kind of screwed. Because if you leave this planet, you can't come back. So yeah, just make sure you have enough coins before you get there. But this Hungry Luma planetoid's pretty interesting. Remember Gobblegot, the World 1 boss? Well, this is his random appearance. He comes back in World 6 of all places, which, okay, that should be fine enough because this is definitely a harder fight. He has fire now engulfing his body, so one hit from him and it burns, but he's in the mini-boss rush area. But he's in the enemy gauntlet area, which is really weird. Like, it kind of makes sense, sure, but at the same time, it also feels like there should be another boss here to make more sense, too. Gobblecot just kind of feels here as an added obstacle. It's like, you're done fighting all those Goombas? Well, good, because now you can fight something that actually has power. It's kind of weird. But after you do 3 hits to Gobblegot this time around, he's also going to start launching around some fireballs at you. So you gotta constantly move, and you need to be careful, because whenever Gobblegot eats a piece of the planet, it engulfs itself in flames. So you really can't stand around one spot for too long in this fight. There's just so much here that can hurt you. Luckily though, the planet does patch itself up somehow. I don't get how that works, but it does. So you don't have to worry about the planet all too much always being engulfed in flames. So just constantly move and don't stand still. And make sure you're collecting coins in this fight, because man, you're gonna need them. You really will. Gobblegot just does so much damage to you. I can't even see where Mario is anymore. Oh my god. Get the coin, get the coin. Ah, man, I'm glad I got the coin. I don't think there's a single coin left on the planet, though. See, this is what I'm talking about. This fight is a lot harder because look at all the crap Gobblegot's doing. Gobblegot, please move. I want the coin. Oh, that was close. If I didn't long jump, he might have actually ate me there. Now I just gotta wait for him to get stuck. Spin attack, and he's dead. Ironically enough, kind of had an easier time here compared to the Daredevil run where I actually died to this guy. And this is the harder fight, where he's on fire. Weird. I make the harder fights easier, somehow. Does that make sense? Oh, we still had a coin thing left over. Yeah, why not? Right here. Full health, extra coin. Let's leave. So, there you go. That's the Hungry Luma mission done, but unfortunately for us, we gotta play through all that level again just to get our Power Star. So, yeah, that's gonna be a little annoying. And since the Daredevil's also there, you have to play through the entire level again to get another star. So if you want all the stars in this galaxy, you're doing it 3 times. Which is really annoying. Technically 2.5 because halfway through the enemy rush, you'll leave the Hungry Luma planet. But still, that's a lot of times just bashing Goombas. It's ridiculous. And with that said, next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll finish off that planetoid by beating up a whole bunch of baddies. A lot. Also with 1 hit. Because the game hates me. I'll see you guys next time.